businesses are being called out. Campaigners and protesters are naming and shaming firms supporting the Black Lives Matter movement without making real change to their policies, and the tech industry has been no exception. With mass protests across the United States against racial discrimination and police brutality, civil rights advocates have renewed their warning over potential racial bias in surveillance technology, forcing Amazon to put a temporary one-year ban on US police from using its controversial facial recognition software called Recognition. In a statement, it says its decision might give Congress enough time to put in place appropriate rules for the ethical regulation and the use of how the technology is used.
Any type of reform Congress could pass in 1 year is not going to change the fact that this technology, in the hands of a criminal justice system that is very flawed, is still going to end up in invasive surveillance and in heightened over-policing of already vulnerable communities.
The decision is a U-turn for Amazon. Last year, it defended its product against accusations that its algorithm were inaccurate, with higher error rates of facial identification for darker-skinned and female faces.
The system I was using worked well on my lighter-skinned friend's face, but when it came to detecting my face, it didn't do so well, until I put on a white mask.
Like other facial recognition products, Amazon's technology can use artificial intelligence to quickly compare a picture from, for example, an officer's phone camera and try to match it with mugshots held on police databases. Artificial intelligence researchers from tech giants and a number of top universities had written an open letter saying Amazon's software had the potential of racial discrimination, mistaken identity, and intrusive surveillance of marginalized groups. But Amazon at the time ignored calls to stop allowing law enforcement from using its technology.
Amazon cannot simply escape responsibility.
While its stance has changed now, campaigners are calling for a full ban on facial recognition.
Already across the United States, there have been a number of cities that have already, large cities that have already done full bans, including San Francisco, full bans of government use of face recognition, and it doesn't seem to be hurting policing in any way.
On Monday, IBM announced it will stop offering its facial recognition products over what it said were mass surveillance and racial profiling concerns. That same day, House Democrats introduced a police reform bill that would prohibit federal law enforcement's use of real-time facial recognition.